right. Hello. I hope that worked and that went through and that my video is up and running. Let me make sure I can see me. Me. Oh, yes, I can see me. How cool is that? Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. It is 7:34. I'm a little behind. Let me just make sure that this link works. Yeah, it's working. Yay. Okay. So we are good. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. If I am sure there's nobody here now, but eventually there will be. And if you're catching me on the replay, thanks for joining me. I will give it a minute for it to just catch up, because sometimes it is a little behind schedule, or behind in a matter of minutes of a lag. So for today's live, I will be creating a layout using the 49 and Market Starlight by Dennis Bruton. I think that's how you say his name. It is a beautiful collection from 49 and Market. It's still relatively new. Hey Sherry, hey Deb, welcome. Thanks for joining me. So yesterday I went to a wedding with my husband, and it was from his side of the family. And I mean, this is a crazy picture because of course the background is stark white, and so is my hair. And of course we wore black. So luckily my face didn't blend in, because that's happened in pictures before. But this is the picture that I am going to scrapbook. And it is one of those photo booth type pictures. And I am going to, there's a lot of white space. So I think I'm going to cut it, make it shorter. And then I am going to still incorporate the Melissa and Max into the layout. So that's the picture. Hey T, I was about to say, hey Craft with T. Hey T, welcome. Hi CJ. And I don't remember your first name, but help me out there, because you know, sometimes it when people have different names on their social media accounts, sometimes it's kind of hard to keep track who's who. Taylor. No, that's not Taylor. Okay, so for this layout, I am going to use this beautiful wreath. It is gorgeous. Kathy, duh. Hi, Kathy. This is the magical sheet, I guess, and it is again from 49 and Market. It's the Starlight collection. I pulled out a star with tiny little stars. It was a stencil, but now I can't find it. I don't know where I put it. Like, I don't know if somehow it fell. Oh, this fan's gonna drive me crazy. We're gonna turn it off. But I picked this one because I figured we need a little bit of direction, and we're gonna figure it out. I also have lots of little enamels and stuff to use, as well as some beautiful, a whole bunch of beautiful ephemera pieces. These are their die cut pieces. And this is like my favorite thing about 49 and Market. Yes, it is a gorgeous collection. And T, yeah, I didn't get the whole thing either, so trust me, I'm right there with you with that sentiment. And it also has some rub-ons. Yeah, the flowers are absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's see. Let's try not to spill my water and get started. How is everyone doing? Oh, really? I don't remember which challenge is 23. I don't remember. Refresh my memory, because, you know, I'm kind of a ditz. I'm not gonna lie. Yep, I remember, Janice. I remember. So, what I think I'm going to do is grab my picture, and hopefully I don't mess it up, because I always tend to, oh, see, yeah, we're not going to use this paper cutter. I was about to mess things up, because you can't lift the blade with that one. Court of public opinion, okay. So we're going to cut my picture. I probably went too short, but whatevs. We're going to do something like that. My husband, as usual, looks thrilled. And it wasn't a very flattering photo booth, because I guess they had it set for like tall people, and we're not exactly tall. So it was kind of like, well, can we get a better, like, it was like all this white space on top, because, you know, I'm 5'3", my husband's 5'2". Although if you ask him, he'll tell you he's 5'6". Don't let him fool you. Let's see what we have here as far as what we're going to use. Oh, I love these. Look how beautiful these moons are. Like, the detail. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to use that, but definitely have lots of options here. And I think I picked this particular collection because of the flowers. They're just so beautiful. I love this, but we are going to cut this little shrub or whatever it's called out. Oh, we might be able to cover it. I don't know. Not feeling that. But what I did want to do was figure out the flowers that I have and then pop them up. Maybe we'll start there. Like, figure out where they are, because, like, for example, that is definitely that flower. And kind of go from there. Like right there. I think that would look nice. So now I have to sweat bullets because my fan is acting like a butt. And it's making all this crazy noise. So now I have to suffer. So how's everybody doing? Are you know what? And I didn't even think to look at the challenges. We still have time, right? Maybe I can pick one real quick that might work that I haven't done. Okay, we're not doing one or two. Incorporate handwritten journaling on your project. Okay, we're going to do the notebook doodles because I can definitely do that. Yep, that's what we're doing. This is going to be challenge number 3. It's not that it's hot tea, it's just very stuffy, like, ugh, it's just gross. Like, there's not much ventilation down here, so it gets a little like stuffy down here. But I figured I can handle it for a little bit. Oh, I think I did the black and white already though. But I could do handwritten journaling. That's no biggie. So See, that I think would look really cute there. And maybe even if we go in and ink the edges so it could have a little more detail. We're going to use my favorite tea dye, which is my absolute favorite. And I think we need the tiny ones. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, where'd I put it? Mr. Flower? How did I lose that now? Oh, here it is. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm kind of a little ditzy today. I was outside, we were cleaning the pool because it needed a good scrub and all that fun stuff, and like the sun, I got a little sun stupid out there because it's hot. It's not horrible, but it's still pretty warm out. My handwriting, I guess it depends on the day. There's days that it looks nice, and then there's days that even I can't understand what I wrote. But I think we all have that, like that moment. See, I love the little stars, and I don't want to cover them up, but perhaps we can throw something like this here. Yes, I do like that. And of course, I gotta throw some something behind my picture. I don't know what yet, but these are really hard to go in and ink because they're very delicate, so you kind of have to hold on to them while you ink those edges. Hi, Anna. I am not sure, Sherry, how many I've done. I think I might be around, I don't know. I would have to count. I don't even want to lie and tell you 7 or 8 because I honestly don't have a clue. I'm like 1 minute, I think I did like 6, and then I count them and I'm like, oh no, I did more than that. Surprise, surprise. But honestly, all my layouts that I have done have been on a live. So I haven't had the chance to do as many as I wanted to. But I am gonna try now. Oh, what happened to my, I just peeled it off and I peeled, oh, here it is. That's what happens when you're trying to use these tiny little pieces, but you've got to, because these little leaves are like minuscule. So yeah, so the wedding, for those that are in Jersey, was at the Skyview Golf Club, golf course, whatever, in Sparta. So it was about, it took us an hour, almost an hour and a half to get there. And I would say an hour to get home, you know, because it was like full-on traffic time when we, you know, it was a Sunday wedding, which, you know, whatever. And we live in an area that is very congested from beach traffic. So we had to think of that on our way, you know, back and forth from the venue. Well, mostly going there, right? Because coming back wasn't too bad. I just got some black and white pictures to complete the challenge. Oh, cool, Anna. Well, this was a photo. This was at one of those photo, photo booths. And it was like, you took, they got 2 prints, one for you, and then one went to the bride and groom. And they had like this photo album that was going to be given to them as, I guess, like a wedding memory, memento type thing. which I thought was really cute. And what else? So it was beautiful. The venue was beautiful. It was an outdoor ceremony, and it was my first Jewish ceremony because my husband's cousin's daughter, right? My husband's cousin married a Jewish guy. And neither one of us had ever been to a Jewish wedding, so it was pretty cool to experience one different. And we had a nice time with the family. Let's see if I can get a little more gold in here, which is kind of what I'm looking for. I should have used the other side. So we had a nice time. The food was, you know, wedding food. The cocktail hour was pretty amazing. It was actually very good. And the rest was kind of meh. But, you know, that's usually what happens at these big halls, and sometimes the food isn't like the best, you know, especially when they're feeding so many people. It's kind of hard to keep everything warm. They're trying to feed everyone at the same time. Things get dried up. Oh, see, that looks pretty good. I do like that. So maybe what I'll do is I will lift. I don't want to put too much behind my picture, only because I feel like I think that would look good right there. We're just going to tack it down a little bit. And then we're going to add this back in. Okay. So let's see. I don't want to make sure to miss anything. So guys, we're getting close. It's getting close to that time where we all get to finally, some of us meet for the first time. Who's excited? I am. So much to do to prep for our little gathering, and I'm looking forward to it. I think we're gonna put this one here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do my stencil that I wanted to add. Here we go. So this is a Tim Holtz. It's called Tracks. And I just like the arrows because it gives it a little bit of direction. I've had it forever, and it's, if you're interested, it's THS044. I think it also comes in a smaller one. So I'm thinking I want something like just a couple. So I am going to peel this off again. And I am going to use the Cloud9 Fool's Gold. And this is Elisa Horton Crafts pigment ink, and it is metallic. And the reason why I wanted to use it was because the paper gives you like that faux metallic look, but I wanted to have some real metallic. And oh, I think so. Yes. And I wanted to have some real metallic, so I'm just gonna kind of like count exactly where I want this to be, and in different spots to kind of add a little interest, dimension, direction. So So it's going to go that way, this way, and then we're going to bring a little bit going up. And maybe here. That is all I wanted to do. I just wanted a little bit, just to add a little something there. Let's see. Yeah, Deb, me too, girl. Need some girl time. Okay. So that feels like it goes well there. And I don't know, I might even use some of this gold as my inker to give the edges a little bit of a gold shimmer. The feathers are a little like weird to me. I don't know, like I don't know about those, so we're gonna just keep it moving. Ooh. I do like these little stars though. And we do have a couple of these little arrows. I think will also help with some fun directional pieces. Let's see what's in this one. I might even take some of these flowers and cut them up. I think that because there's not a lot like loose flowers, but like I don't see me ever using the little cherub thingy, but why can't we cut up the flowers, right? And perhaps like find spots like this probably needs to go down here somewhere. I can even add it like as part of, yeah, the Dreamcatcher is, there's a couple of them, they're really pretty, but some things I have a really hard time using. I'm not even going to lie. And that might be one of them. Like this flower is that one right here, so we can probably figure out how to cut that out. So, you know, never be afraid to cut your stuff up, because there is no place, there's no rule that says you have to use things the way they come, right? So that is what I'm going to do. I am cutting stuff up, and I am going to ink them with my leftover gold ink. So let's see. I think I want to fix this leaf because it's a little awkward. Okay, much better. And I think it's going to go like that. See, now I could almost use that as a huge piece. I couldn't see myself ever using it, but as a smaller piece, I don't hate it as much, although I don't really know what its significance is, but it doesn't bother me. Let's see what we can do to this flower to fix it, because I cut a chunk off of it. And we can always tuck some of these to fill in spaces. Ooh. Right there. I think we are going to use the baby or the shrub. I don't know. What would you guys call that? Angel? So does anyone have any questions on any of the challenges? Because you know it's getting close. T, when are they due? Is it the 18th? Am I right? This week? Shrub. That's what I thought. If I'm not mistaken, they're pretty much due this week. So let's see, where can we add some more life? Oh, the 24th. Why did I think it was the 18th? Like, is there anything happening the 18th that number is stuck in my head? Okay, let's see. Oh, I broke some leaves. This isn't even like stuck very well. We started on the 18th. Oh, that's what. I'm like, I have the 18th stuck in my head. Who knew it was the wrong month, right? Yeah, all right. So 18th of the wrong month. That's what I was thinking. Don't ever ask me for dates, times, anything like that, because even though I am a huge planner, for some reason, if I don't have my planner in front of me, I do not recall. I have very bad active recall. Which is probably why I have such a hard time in school and have to spend hours upon hours studying. Which my plan for the crop is to have everything done ahead, but you know, hopefully life does not get in the way. Let's see. I think we need to add a little up there. All right, how have I already been on for half an hour? How is that even possible? I literally feel like it's been 5 minutes. So we're just going to add a little bit of dimension in certain areas of the page. I mean, you probably can't tell, but once you turn it, you'll be able to see all the dimension, all the pretty pretty flowers. Oh, so beautiful. I think this is gonna go here behind to just have a little continuation from the wreath. And I think that's gonna go like right there somewhere. And like, you know, some layouts can be simple. Like, they don't have to be a work of, you know, major art. Sometimes a piece of my hair was just made me like, I got a little scared there. That was a spider. Yeah, right, T? Time flies when you're having fun, and I haven't had fun in a while, so. Maybe this will get my mojo back. I don't know why. When I have the time to scrapbook is when I am not in the mood. And like right now, I kind of have the time. And I think we'll need one right about here. And let's see what we can come up with. There's still this one, which is probably that flower. Like there. Yes. Has anyone, I mean, if anyone is looking and, you know, looking for anything, searching for anything, and you happen to find my mojo, please send it back, because it has left the building. So as you can see, if you joined us late, this is the 49 and Market Dennis somebody or other. Let's see, Dennis, is it on here? Nope. Dennis Bruton with 49 and Market, and this collection is amazing. So if you haven't, like, at first I was like, oh, it's like so like florally, like I was not sure about it. And then, I don't know, I just couldn't help myself. Yeah, I'm struggling. Ew, Anna. I once, a long time ago, so my brother lives down in South Florida, and we were in his backyard when all of a sudden something flies and hits me on the side of my head. Yes, it was a flying cockroach, and it was stuck in my hair because it was latching on for dear life. This was in his backyard, so this wasn't even like on a mountain or hiking. Landed on my head. Do you want to talk about nearly having a massive heart attack? I almost had one. And that is one of those things that now when I'm in Florida, I'm like, are there cockroaches here? Because if they are, I'm out. I do not do flying cockroaches. Yeah, water bugs, they're cockroaches. They're disgusting. And they're palmetto bugs, right? Yeah, no thank you. No freaking thank you. Oh, nope. We ain't doing that. Yeah, it was stuck in my hair. And it was like, and I'm running through the whole backyard, swatting at my head like that, trying to get it out of my hair, while my brother was laughing. I thought it was hysterical. Hey Tisa, welcome. Better late than never. Yeah, seriously, me and flying anything. Like right now we're in like that the middle of lantern fly season. Ugh. God, I hate those little creatures. I was gonna say something, but it might YouTube might censor me. It wasn't creatures. They are disgusting, disgusting little nasty critters. And the worst part is they jump at you. So you're like minding your business, right? La di da. And all of a sudden, they jump at you. They don't hurt you. They don't bite you. They do nothing. They just scare the shit out of you. Because you try to step on them and they jump at you. Not away from you, at you. Like, seriously, bug? Like, what bug jumps? It's not going to bite me. I know that because they don't do anything to humans. But what insect in their right mind is going to jump towards you instead of away from you? A lanternfly. And at first, I was like, oh my God, they're so pretty because they're like red and they're pink and they're just, so pretty. But then it jumped at me. And, yeah, that was not nice. All right, so we did a little bit of popping up the flowers. We did some inking the edges with the gold. Although the inking the edges is not as Oop, I dropped something. My arrow. The inking the edges with the gold is not as noticeable. It just shows, it kind of like looks a little on the brown side. So it's not that noticeable. But I am liking it. And let's see, where were we going to put this? Here? Maybe here. And I also want to add some rub-ons. And I know I shouldn't have glued everything down, but that is just me. And I will just go around stuff. Ah, yes. Poor Anna. Anna, are you like traumatized for life? Because I would be. I'm not even gonna fake it. I would be completely traumatized. I hope you don't hear my washing machine in the background. It is currently spinning. I didn't have a choice. We were literally out of towels and I was like, oh, really? Yeah, no thanks. I would pass too, Tisa. Not going in the woods. Nope. I am so not an outdoorsy person. Unless it's the beach. Oh. Sorry. Sorry for mentioning it. Yeah, unless it's the beach, and even then, if there's those stupid flying horse flies that bite, that hurt, yeah, I don't do those very well. The furthest to nature that I want to go to is like maybe a farm. And even that's pushing it because usually there's flies and bees. I am far from being that rugged, outdoorsy type of person. See, I'm liking how that little bit of gold is going on there. We're going to go a little more. And I have a spot here for my title. And I think I'm just going to do my journaling right on the paper. Doesn't have to be anything, just says to journal, right? Nothing special. I think we're going to do this one here. Maybe like that. I keep telling myself I'm going to start walking. And I'm like, I'm too lazy to dust off the treadmill. So I'm like, oh, I'll just go take a walk around the neighborhood. Yeah, no thanks. I'm dusting it off. We're using the treadmill. Outside is too outside, you know, too outside-ish for me. And I got to deal with people, which is also not my favorite thing. Okay, so I'm digging that. I think we're going to come up with a title as, I think we're going to use Smile. And this is a very old Thickers. I don't even know when, where, how, or let's see, is there a year on it? 2018. So who knows? Who knows what this came with, right? Look, and I hate these stickers that you cannot peel off. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh. It is so annoying. Oh, I'm missing the dot for the eye. Hopefully I can steal one from somewhere else. Oh, from Friend. I want to go there. I think it's going to go here so that I can journal here. I'm going to take this dot off. And we're going to use a couple of these little gold thingamajiggies. Why not? You can bring a little gold around. Oh my God, I am sweating bullets. Yeah, Hannah. It doesn't matter if you're from Brazil or from anywhere. Those things are just gross. Nope. No, thank you. Doesn't matter. Anything that flies and is a big insect is a no for me. Yep, towels are done. Whew, good thing. Still have another load of towels, you know, because why would anyone else throw towels in? Well, I feel like we have a good assortment of gold, although I kind of feel like I need one up here, but no, because then that's not going to be very even. I don't want it sticking out of his head, her head. Maybe we'll just throw another one down here. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, I think I kind of like that. Yeah, that's good enough. Okie dokie, so we have that. I'm gonna add a few more little stars. Let's see if we have any more of these stars. We do. We have a big one here. And then there's a little kind of weird one. Okay, maybe not. There's these other ones. Actually, there's one here that I could probably just kind of throw in there. Here's another white one. And here's another white one. Maybe we move them around so that there's a little bit of everything. Cute. That makes me happy. Yeah, me too. I like it, T. I'm good with it. I thought maybe we'd scatter some stars because we have stars here and some over there, and I don't know, they look pretty. A little more. We definitely should maybe add some of these little tiny yellow ones. Oh, did I use my Virgo? Well, we're both Virgos, so maybe I'll use our Virgo sign somewhere. Where can we pop you, Mr. Virgo? Maybe here? So our birthdays are coming up. His birthday is September 4th. My son, my youngest son, is September 5th. And mine is September 10th. So we literally have all three of our birthdays within days of each other, which is a lot of fun. Let's try to trying to line it up with this other star, but it's kind of complicated. There we go. When's your birthday, Deb? I love that. Love it, love it, love it. I think we're going to throw a little butterfly. Maybe here. So we have a little bit of everything scattered. Right? Well, we're going to need a third one because, you know, I do things in threes, and, or as close to threes as I can. And I think that looks good. So what I'm going to do is when I'm off, oh, 8/28. That's right. That's still Virgo season. That's the beginning of Virgo season. Now, do you think you're a true Virgo, or would you say you have some Leo traits? Because I am you look up Virgo and there's a picture of me. I am a true 100%. Couldn't get more Virgo than me, I think. Everything that they say about Virgos, that's me. I am gonna try to glue some of this down because I noticed that some of the top is like peeling off. I guess because I should use stuff when I buy it. Yeah, me and my son, I think, well, first of all, he's exactly like me. And My husband is, I don't know, he's more like stubborn, so I think he's more of a Leo. Don't let him hear me say that. All right, let's get some gold splatters on this bad boy. And I feel like today I'm gonna throw in a little bit of white because I can. Let's see what other golds I have. Oh, I like this one. This is the Nuvo, and this is sparkling spray, and this is frosted lemon, and I think it's the perfect gold. Aquarius. I don't know enough about Aquariuses, so I can't really say much. In my family, we're either Virgos, Geminis, or Tauruses. I think that looks good. You know what? Yeah, I'm not one for double splattering, but I'm feeling it a little bit today. Of course, in my minimalistic way. Well, alrighty then. So this was challenge number 3, the notebook doodles, which is to incorporate handwritten journaling on your project. My journaling is going to go right in here. Once my splatters dry, I will write it in, probably using my favorite pen these days, which is a Papermate Flair. Don't ask me why. This old school pen brings me a lot of joy. And I just dropped my pen in my white splatter. So that is for challenge 3. I used the 49 and Market collection, and that is the Starlight Dream by Dennis Bruton. I don't know. I'm not good with names, so whatever that is. And he's really good. I've seen his other collections that just came out, and they're very nice. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the spot down below. If you wouldn't mind giving this video a thumbs up so that other people can see it. And thank you for watching. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel, where I do some scrapbooking, some memory keeping, as far as project lifestyle, as well as planning. So thanks again. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.